Andre.
Rhino.
Oh, baby, we are back.
We are so back.
We're so back, we might get some Serbians in the chat today.
Oh my gosh, we really could. We really could.
It is no coincidence that shortly after the Avs came back, we went on a heater. And by we, I mean me.
It's no coincidence.
And it is no coincidence that now the Nuggets are back and we're only going to get hotter.
Yeah, we really are.
Okay, this is a thought I had today. I don't think I've ever met someone in my life who is a true fan of every Denver team who I don't get along with.
Dang, what a great point.
Like, I think I was just put on this earth to connect with those people and, like, create cool things for them. Those are my people.
I've had some we've grown apart, you know. I've had some we've grown apart.
Yeah, yeah.
But for reasons
not 'cause you didn't
completely
like them.
unrelated to Denver sports.
Right.
Right, and not because we didn't
Oh, you do
like each other as Denver sports fans, yeah.
I can't say I have any in my life.
That's great, man. I love to hear that.
Anytime I meet someone like that, I'm like, oh, you're one of us.
Yeah, I mean it is.
And if you add Buffs fan onto that, I think I know every one of those people
for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do.
It's great.
We should have in like the first week of freshman orientation, we should set up a table and try to find any new Buffs fans that are being added who are also fans of all Colorado teams. It's like come into the Ryan Circle of Trust.
Right,
Not even a DNVR thing, an RK thing.
Yes,
just like,
you get like
let
a
me
t-shirt.
welcome you in. Right.
I like that. Also, great comment from Cheffy.
Let's
get Kroenk.
Let's get Kroenk, indeed. I did, since the chat's popping, I did want to point out, Brandon from the Monday chat thought we were crazy for suggesting a hedge or middle opportunity.
Where is he?
From the boosted minus 800 Herbert to get a tud. Herbert did not get said tud.
First time in 30 games.
Come on now.
You gotta see these things.
More than your bets, the way you have been like reading these games after we've talked about them before has really been on point.
Yeah.
In the NFL especially. I've always said it. We're kind of garbage NFL bettors.
Mine is I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't think you're a very like what's the metallic rose iPhone colored glasses, you know?
Rose gold?
Rose gold covered glasses. I see things a little more negatively, but so I know obviously you wouldn't acknowledge that we're garbage NFL bettors.
We're not garbage NFL bettors.
Well, we aren't anymore now that we can sniff out cheese like fucking hound dogs, you know?
By the way, got one tonight. Kevin Durant, 20 points. Moved from minus 1,000 to plus 100.
Oh, he ain't getting the 20 points, kids.
Well, we might as well just hedge it off.
Yeah, and it wasn't Brandon JM. It was another Brandon.
Oh, yeah, Brandon Katz.
Brandon Katz. Hey, who we love, you know, all four Brandon Mr. Katz, but I'm just pointing out, you know, we read that correctly. I want him to come apologize. That's all I'm asking for. Yes, a public apology would be wonderful.
Okay. Yeah, stop whispering to us.
Don't whisper. We can't do it.
God damn. He's not as bad as Kale and Allie just having a regular ass conversation while you're on the
Hey,
train.
do you know where the mic is, perchance? It's like we're 4 games into guessing the lines. What are we doing right now?
Unbelievable.
What? Some people just don't have manners.
We've created text communication for a reason, for when you need to be quiet.
We sure have.
Okay. So the Nuggets are back.
They're back. And what you've heard is true.
I am so happy about it. I've never felt so happy about a Nuggets season starting. I think that's crazy that the national hype for the Nuggets is greater than the local hype for the Nuggets.
Really?
Yes.
You're finding that?
Not only am I finding it, it is a fact.
Wow. That
national media darlings, you could say.
That last season for the Nuggets was really like just like forced purgatory for a year.
It was?
Like, oh, we'll watch Jokic win another MVP and know this is literally going nowhere.
I don't know if you know this about me, but I just have an elite skill at finding a way to enjoy things that even if they're terrible.
Even a sicko could have.
And like I enjoyed the Nuggets season. I literally tuned in every night. I didn't have to think about what was going to happen. It was always going to be a Jokic night, and that was enjoyable for me.
When I watch the Nuggets, I'm always thinking of what did today's game mean for like the greater picture going forward.
Right.
I've always been like that.
Yeah, I'll never approach any sport like that. Every game exists in a vacuum.
It does. It absolutely does. You are not wrong.
Especially football, which I just tweeted this out. Football. Not getting a lot of love because not a lot of people can relate to it.
Right. Right.
But I said, if there's one thing being a Buffs fan has done for me in my life, it has given me perspective on how bad it really is when a team is struggling.
Yeah.
Like
you've seen tiers and layers of struggles.
Yes.
On a football field.
Everyone is like freaking out over the Broncos, and I'm like, yeah, they're actually really close. I know you don't want to hear it.
That's the thing about football. Yeah. The margins are like minuscule.
No one wants to hear it. It's the truth.
No one wants to hear it, but it's so true.
They're really close.
A penalty here, a first down there, a special teams team there. You know, it all evens out. You got to put it all together, though. You got to put it all together.
Did you see what Jokic said? This is a weird comment, but Jokic kind of backed this up.
What did Jokic say?
He said, I'm so excited to play with Jamal. I know he's going to suck for the first 20 games, but that's okay. We'll get through it.
That's great. Love that he's putting that out there.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
He's in such a good, like, chill mode.
Oh, yeah.
He's like me when I come back to Colorado. It's like, oh, man. It's a different level of chill.
So let's see. All right. Quickly, while we're on the Kevin Durant topic, I just want to see
KD.
What our middle opportunity looks like because it was brought up in the chat. He plays for Brooklyn, despite the reports
he would get out. I still have a future for DeAndre Ayton to be traded to the Nets. So, screw you guys.
When does that expire?
I don't know. I don't know if that's a season opener.
If that, perpetuity.
I don't know if I have till the trade deadline or if that's gonzo already.
2050 and bets them still open.
Yeah,
amazing.
Okay, so player props.
Points.
Brooklyn Nets. So you would incur a 10% risk here because it's minus 1. Oh no, it's minus 105. 5% risk. But you have a huge middle opportunity. Because his over-under is set at 27.5. So anything over 20 and under 27.5 will cash you out big time.
That's the special zone right there.
Yep. I wish you could do you can do alternate.
And he's definitely included.
Oh, but that's only overs. You can only do alternate overs. That's a shame.
That is a shame.
Okay.
That is, in fact, a shame. And for anyone that didn't pick up on this, KD has a promo where 20-plus points is boosted to plus 100.
So just so I can kind of clue you in on how this works if you're new here. You take the promo, over 20 at plus 100. You bet the max, which I bet is $25.
Sure. Or 50. Sometimes it's 50.
You take the under on 27.5. You bet the exact same amount. Then, if he goes over 20 and under 27, you win both bets. But at the same time, if he only gets 19, then you're covered and you don't lose anything. Or in this case, you lose 5% of what you put in. And it would really be 2.5%.
Oh, but you can't do the alt points.
You can't do it. Has to be 27.5. That's what I was saying.
Okay, gotcha.
So there you go. That is how we middle.
Indeed, it's how a middle is done.
And you're protected against the DraftKings curse. Hey, Brandon Katz, he's back.
He's back. Lots of notes.
Is he telling us we're an idiot again? Because I don't see an apology in there for saying that we were idiots for
saving the Herbert bet. Yeah, that was a good call.
Where is it? I just don't see it. It's weird.
But there's a lot of notes on KD, which we will take in. We will digest.
Wait, he's doing the exact same thing. He literally said there's no reason to hedge against Herbert.
Yep. Brandon, you might be taking too much cheese.
I would say so.
A boosted cheese.
There's no way you just came right back into the comment section to say the exact same thing without apologizing first.
It's
There's no shot.
It's a vicious cycle.
There's no
Vicious
shot.
cycle.
There is no shot. That can't be happening. Anyways, should we get to our Nuggets bets?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Did y'all see the short on YouTube, Karma?
No. All right.
We did not.
Big three. Big three on a night like tonight.
Whoa.
I can't even narrow it down to 3 on the Nuggets, and I don't even have room for Avs bets. So you're getting a big 5, and they're all Nuggets. Oh, Brandon wants us to know that there's no reason to hedge with Herbert. It was a 1 in a million occurrence.
Well, that would have been why you would hedge for that 1 in a million occurrence. Yeah.
Well, I made money. I don't know about you, Brandon.
Yep, that's true.
I love winning money.
Mostly winning money. Yeah, it's not just money; it's the winning of it.
All right.
No abs bets for you.
Not in the big 3.
Wow.
/5. I'm too enamored with the opportunities that exist around the Nuggets. Okay. First of all, let's start with MPJ over 13.5.
Yes, so we were asked if he goes over 25. You're feeling the MPJ props.
Definitely feeling MPJ props.
So why will he not suck the first 20 games, but Jamal will?
Well, Jamal hasn't played in like 13, 14 years.
Yeah.
It's
more like 11 months for MPJ.
Yeah, which is significantly less.
It's a long time still. It's a long time.
I feel like I've lived where I live for so long, and I lived in a different house the last time that Jamal played.
Dang.
I remember it exactly.
Dang. That's impressive.
Yeah. So anyways, MPJ over 13.5. He was amazing in the preseason. Like, not enough people talking about that.
Godlike.
He shot 48% from 3.
When he's on, no one else looks like
More effortless.
He's just like basketball purity. It's just amazing.
Yeah. So I think he's gonna have a great game. Jokic over 13.5 rebounds. You'll notice that there's no Jokic over on points in here, and this is something that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. I could be totally off on this
by design,
but what I'm thinking is that Jokic points are going down and Jokic rebounds and assists are going up. This
would
season.
Make a ton of sense. The assists have been a bit faulty, but if you are in line with this, the assists make a lot of sense, especially with the plus there.
So right after that, Jokic over 7.5 assists. I think he's gonna get 4 to MPJ alone.
It's a good one.
So that's good for me. And this is a great opportunity to, I think these assists are going to reach double digits at some point this year, or at least 9.5. So get in early on that. MPJ over 2.5 threes. We're getting that at plus money.
Outstanding.
Which I feel like he's going to shoot, I don't know, I'll say 9.
Outstanding.
And then finally, I'm hitting this every game.
You do worry about the Jazz and a bit of a blowout factor here. Now, that would be if you've never watched Nuggets basketball before. If you have, in fact, watched our local basketball team, better known as the Denver Nuggets, prior to this, you would know that anytime they're supposed to blow a team out, that doesn't occur.
And Tony Brothers is reffing.
Tony Brothers. Oh, Tony. There you go.
Yeah.
Ryan's
we
reading
were
comments.
reading the comments. I feel like Brandon should get his own show to give out bets, like don't hedge against Justin Herbert.
That's true.
Just not here. Okay. Those are mine for
That's a good
the
one.
Nuggets.
That's a good one.
I sadly will not be watching from the bar, which actually breaks my heart.
Dang.
Good news, though. Last time I went to a concert during a Denver sporting event, the Avs beat the Blues.
Closed out the series in 6. Was that a 6 game?
No, this wasn't the close. This wasn't the closeout game.
Oh, okay. They must have won the all-important game 4 then.
Does DK do first basket prop? Yes. A lot of people.
Yep. Post layup for score.
I think it's definitely a Jamal shot.
But does it go in? Do they force a Jamal shot that bricks, and then you take one of these G Leaguers for the Jazz to score the first bucky?
Yes. Brandon was there. Luke Combs, great concert. Game 3 of the Blues series.
Very good, Brandon. Very good.
That was great. Tonight it's Maren Morris at Red Rocks. Pretty stoked.
Cool.
Gonna be magical. First Red Rocks of the year for me.
So dang.
Excited about that. I'll also have the Nuggets game on. Don't you fret. We'll have to get in the Avs game a little bit later, but excited. What are you looking for?
The first bucky score.
Oh, remember Spencer was telling us like 20 minutes ago? It's first basket props right there at the top.
Oh, okay. I was in.
Oh wait, I'm in the wrong.
Jazz. They didn't show it.
Oh no, I'm in the wrong thing.
First basket props. They might have taken them down just now. They might have taken.
Well, Spence said it was down a minute ago.
Damn it! Damn it all. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Let's go to your big 3.
Let's go to my big 3, please. Okay, that is supposed to say yoke, not okay. So just so we're clear.
Oh, good job, yeah.
That's over 13.
Glad to be back, guys.
That's our consensus of the night. Over 13.5 rebounds. Did yours have all this juice on it?
Yeah.
Plus 150?
Yeah.
Holy shit. The final month of the regular season last year hit this every single game. You worry about the blowout, but he could also get this in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Those hands and that thick boy base of his, he just becomes like a rebounding vacuum.
Also, no Gobert anymore to take anything.
Right. Baguette Biombo no longer around, so it's going to be a great time.
Also, Jokic. Oh, this is a great tidbit for you guys. Jokic, the odds-on favorite to lead the NBA in rebounding this year.
Dang, that's a great note. Love that. Now, in the 14-unit night on the Monday nighter where we had Avs and Broncos, one of the bets that you remember I had to clear my bet slip and I was trying to track all those. One of the bets I had was McKinnon over 6+ shots on goal boosted and plus 180. Oh, that hit easy breezy. So over 4.5 is what I'm giving here, but you can get the hyphy boosts and throw those on heavy numbers. And then, thank you for bringing it back to me because something has made me very uncomfortable. What's in my crack, you might ask? And that is...
Oh, baby.
Marty Jones, the backup goalie for the Kraken, playing for them back-to-back nights at home, coming off a loss to Carolina. They always take care of business when Gruby is not on goal. And that's my what's in my crack pick of the night. Take that money line at plus 120 because they'll win this easy.
Did we hear it?
What was that sound
Did you hear
like?
it? We didn't hear it.
Okay.
Oh.
Was it good?
Oh, there it is. That's what's in.
It's great. That's what's in my crack. We'll go right back to
the Nuggets. You got Nuggets hat, Avs shirt, Milan jacket.
Yeah, Milan jacket, which kind of clashes with everything.
And
let's be honest.
Lots
going on my shoes.
Summer shoes.
Next segment is how heavy are my nuggets?
White socks, which is a bit of a faux pas, And so there you go. Yes. Perfect.
Still waiting on that apology in the comments.
Yep.
Still not seeing it.
Yep. A 1 in a million opportunity that did not occur, and we predicted, but it was a 1 in a million opportunity. So
also gave out a 1 in
40
40 opportunity or 1 in 400 opportunity.
Yep.
Was that plus 4,000? So it's 1 in 40.
Plus 4,000. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would take a 1 in a million bet anytime that's available.
Yes, especially when the book is telling you it didn't work. You're having issues there?
He's finding his crack.
There you go.
My phone fell. We need our phone for
It wasn't in your crack.
SGPs. It was not on my crack.
Okay. Shout out DraftKings Sportsbook where you can get in on all this and prepare yourselves for a very
Amazing
important
stuff.
second segment.
Amazing
Because
stuff.
DraftKings is giving us a 50% profit boost
Whoa.
to use on any NBA bet tonight. And I've had a lot of success in my life using this on full season bets, such as Jokic to win MVP.
Boom.
Yes. So stay tuned for that.
Boom.
DraftKings Sportsbook, where you can use the code DNVR to get $200 in free bets when you bet $5 on any NFL money line. It is a great, great deal. DraftKings is by far the best of all the sports books. Best app, best customer service, and I guarantee you they have the fastest cash outs. I cashed out the other night, 2 a.m. after the Broncos game, sitting at home, rewatching the game, said, you know what, this is a good time to cash out and take what I have earned. And it was in my account less than 1 minute later. It keeps getting faster. This was instantaneous, directly into the account. No one does it better than DraftKings. So check them out. Use the code DNVR. Of course, age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. Okay. So, Dre, let's bring up our dilemma of the day.
Just sipping on some coffee.
What Nugs future are we throwing our 50% boost on, and how to build a Nuggets SGP? Why are you guys always trying to pack two dilemmas into one? This dilemma is going to take up the whole second segment.
I know, but then I saw there was a boosted SGP.
Just so you guys know.
Fuck.
So you guys know how on brand you are right now. You guys are 6 minutes apart from your big threes and 6 minutes apart from the last big three. To the dilemma of the day, exactly on the dot.
It says we lost our local recording.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. Local, we don't.
We're still national.
As long as we are our national Mac audience is here,
Yeah.
we're all good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. When does that come back?
Next month.
November. That's football month in America.
The
I don't know why
best.
that
man.
one gets me so good every
Football
time.
month in America
Football month in
really
America
is
the
epic.
best
I
thing
know.
we've ever come up with.
I mean, you better tell the family, once that comes around, like, hey, sorry guys, football Monday through Sunday.
I actually don't talk to my family, so.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's
Just kidding.
great
I'm not
note
Aaron
for
Rodgers,
football season.
but I do only see my family at football games.
Hey, it's a very efficient way to do it.
Exactly.
Aaron Rodgers, by the way, dealing with a right thumb injury, officially did not practice today.
Oh. All right. So, here is the question, Dre. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I actually want to add a fifth option to what to use our full season 50% profit boost on. This is the best odds you're ever going to get on a. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Future? Long shot?
Yeah, on a long shot that you're feeling good about. So, for example, like we would have used this on Avs to win the Cup last year. And it would have been the best odds we could have gotten all season on the Avs to win the Cup.
Well, we meant to use this similar boost on the Avs this year, but
We
the
did.
NHL season started a day prior to the Avs season starting, and we lost the boat on that one.
So I want the advice of the comments, and I only mean some of the commenters, on what we should do here. Option 1, Nikola Jokic, regular season MVP. A lot of people are low on this, which I just can't stand.
I know.
Because here's what's going to happen. Jokic is averaging a triple-double. The Nuggets are getting the 1 seed, and he's going to win MVP. That's my prediction. That is my bold prediction of the season. If you watch the tailgate, the last bold prediction I gave out was that Greg Dulcich was going to score the first TD. So
That was bold.
it's bold.
It's bold.
So I'm not as worried about the three-peat because I think he's going to do something that forces them to vote for him.
I mean, which is how he won the last two. Like, that wasn't like some
Yes, exactly.
popularity.
So that's option 1. Option 2, I just said Jokic's going to average a triple-double. Nuggets are going to get the 1 seed. Well, you can get Nuggets to get the 1 seed at plus 550. This is where all the national hype is. So many people are high on the Nuggets to win the West.
So that would simply be
or
for them to win
the regular
West.
season of the West. That would be for them to.
Where do you get 1 seed then? Is that futures?
If you go to
wins playoffs,
conference seeding, and then after team seeding, you go to 1 seed.
Oh, conference seeding.
Yep.
Man, this is thick.
Robust.
Now. Oh my gosh.
Robust options for what we can bet on here.
Didn't used to. This used to be just the NFL was like this.
You can get the Nuggets under 5.5 as their seed at -150, but there's no fun in that. So
5.5 is interesting.
The West is
That's an interestingly set odds. Yeah, and people are still high on the Clippers, the stupid Warriors who we hate so much. But the Nuggets, 4th shortest odds to be the 1 seed at +550.
Yeah.
That's intriguing.
So
now you've got my attention.
Nuggets to get the 1 seed at +550.
Okay.
That's an option.
Okay.
I already have this ticket just as we're worrying about me.
Of course.
But Nuggets to win the finals at +1,800. And let me just quickly tell you.
Yeah.
If you boost Jokic MVP, you get that at +1,350. If you boost Nuggets 1 seed, you get that at +825. If you boost Nuggets to win the finals, you get that at +2,700.
I gave out the exact outcome yesterday at +10,000. Nuggets beating the Bucks.
You could boost that too.
You could boost that, but +10,000 is probably enough.
And then Nuggets to win the Western Conference. This is my last option here at +850, boosted to +1275.
So that might be my favorite.
Here is
Yeah.
my case against Nuggets to win the finals.
Good one from Brandon, Michael Malone, Coach of the Year. I threw that out too. Yeah.
Good one from Brandon JM.
I've got a 6 man. I've already bet Bones. I've bet Bones and parlayed it with something else. I forget what that was.
I do like Michael Malone, Coach of the Year at +1,400.
Yeah, because if you think they're getting the 1 seed, that's heavily in the mix.
I don't know enough about who NBA Coach of the Year goes to. Like, there's politics involved in all of this stuff. What are they like? Do they like giving it to just the best team, or do they like giving it to who got the 8 seed with the young roster?
It's more the best up and coming team. So think of like the Grizz last year. Those are the kind of teams that are made for the coach of team. Monty probably won it the year prior, where the Suns broke out from like kind of a cell dweller to
Okay. So let me make my case against
Mikey.
No. Against Nuggets to win the Western Conference and Nuggets to win the finals. Your bet doesn't really start until the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, and if they're a middle seed, like +1,400, that you might not be increasing that much value.
So that is why I really like either going with 1 seed, Jokic MVP, or I like this Malone Coach of the Year thing.
Real quick, the last 3 Coach of the Year winners are Monty Williams, Tom Thibodeau, with the Knicks, and Nick Nurse with the Raptors.
Oh, Nick Nurse with the Raptors in the post-Kawhi year, and Thibodeau in the Bing Bong
the Bing Bong year
with the Knicks.
And then who was last year? Monty Williams. So last year they essentially
the 1 seed. They were smoking teams.
Michael Malone is due.
I know, but it's just like fuck. All of this comes down to nothing comes easy for the Nuggets.
And the other option was Nuggets to be the highest scoring regular season team, which
is a great one. It's
D-Line threw at us because the Nuggets in those wonderful 8 games in which we saw this cast together.
Yeah.
They were the highest scoring team in the NBA. And of course that is Jamal, Jokic, MPJ, Aaron Gordon. When all 4 of those guys played together, they were the highest scoring team in the NBA.
I know, and Adam made the point against that bet, Adam Mars, for our Nuggets coverage, that they'll be high scoring, really efficient, but that their pace will probably be low.
Yeah.
Because they do like to play a little slower with Jokic.
Jokic.
Jokic likes to play slow.
Yeah. He's a boa constrictor.
Yeah, I mean, watch a gajillion lists where that's kind of broken down.
Slowly wraps his body around you.
Yeah, and he
squeezes the life out of you at first. Then all of your bones start to crack. And then eventually blood spews out of every pore in your body.
It's true. It's very like Sean McVay-esque, and like he's making that call adjustment at the very last minute.
Yes.
In Jared Goff's helmet.
Oh, yes. Okay, so
that's a big thing with Goff. Remember that? Not as much with Stafford. We don't talk about McVay being in his ear as much.
No, he was using the check with me system, which is mostly used in college. Get to the line, look to the sideline. The coach tells you, that's Tampa 2 you're looking at there, buddy boy.
Right. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
I didn't even put this in my options. Is Taylor Jenkins, is that the Celtics guy?
Oh, geez. Yeah. I haven't been keeping up on those scandals, so I'm not as...
It's kind of like tailor-made for him.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. What's the name of the...
Grit and grind. The Celtics replacement coach.
Yeah. Joe Mazzulla?
No.
His name is Joe Mazzulla.
Okay.
Joe Mazzulla. That sounds like a great candidate for the Buffs next head coach. Man, I love his FCS record. I think he coached up a great.
Because you're thinking of Missoula, Montana.
I am. FCS country.
Plus 1,200 for him, and I just worry about that just because. All the adversity, but he gets to take over a really talented roster.
But are they gonna do that? He became the coach for some nefarious reasons.
Not his fault.
I know, but usually the media, they stay away from nefarious topics. Not on this show, but
we love nefarious. We love
nefarious topics. DNVR Bets Nefarious is the alt name of this show.
So, if the
I don't know, Ryan.
Here's my question to you: if the Nuggets get the 1 seed, does Michael Malone win Coach of the Year definitively?
No, not definitively. Far from it, in fact.
But is it worth it for 3 times the odds?
Might be. All I know is sprinkle that exact outcome I've given out. Sprinkle.
All right.
Let's have that in our bet slips, okay?
Sure. Why not? I don't do sprinkles, though. Just
Right. Just full units, which I respect the hell out of.
It worked out well with Greg Dulcich.
It did. I've actually come around to that as well. Because if you just put a full unit on what would have been a sprinkle, that 1 time out of 10 that it hits, you're going to make back everything.
And more.
Yes,
exactly.
The math checks out. Yeah, plus
and it's just more thrilling.
13,000 plus 13,000, that exact outcome.
Okay. Anyone in the comments want to give their take on what NBA future we should throw this on?
Let's just go Nuggets to win a chip, man.
Okay, here's my best case for that. My heater is still alive.
Your heater is still alive. See?
So does me picking Nuggets to win the chip right now?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Rhino. Yes.
That counts, right?
Yes, Rhino, yes. I'm also, before I forget, I'm putting down Philadelphia Union to win the MLS. Plus 250. It's great value right now. I'm taking most of your big 3. I'm taking all of my big 3. Just placing these bets.
All right. Steve says definitely Nuggets chip. Chance says Nuggets over 50.5, yeah. But then we're not getting that much value on it, which it is a good bet.
BJ most improved player?
He was already too good to be most improved, in my opinion.
That does scare you, but...
He could be comeback player. That would be Jamal.
Yeah.
But Jokic said Jamal's going to suck for 20 games.
I don't believe you.
Right. Could that just be coach speak, Rhino?
Yes. A classic coach saying one of his players is going to suck for a quarter of the season. I really wish we could get Jokic to average a triple-double.
I think he will.
Because I think he will. All right.
I know. That would be a good one.
I want a regular season bet. I really want a regular season bet.
Jokic to average 14 plus rebounds is plus 400 right now.
So you could get that at plus 600.
It's not bad.
What about Calvin Booth executive of the year?
Jeez. We got a deep in your bag suggestion
Such a bag alert.
What about Calvin Booth executive of the year, which unfortunately we can't bet on executive of the year.
Unfortunate. That's so unfortunate.
Just 'cause, like, if they get far, they can like, see, they just needed a new GM, and they got there.
Oh man. I'm going Chip, Ryan. It boosted to plus 2,700.
I know.
It's a good
I want
boost.
something to cheer for in the regular season. Having a Jokic MVP bet over the last year made every game interesting.
I know, but this year your focus can shift from player to team.
So then that's why I'm saying 1 seed or Malone. Betting on Malone to get Coach of the Year is a regular season bet. And it's betting on just the Nuggets to be really good.
What about the Nuggets allowing the least amount of points?
No.
Man. Huh. I don't know, Ryan. I don't know. I guess if you want to send it, go Michael Malone. I worry about the politics about these media types. But they haven't steered us wrong on the Jokic MVP the last 2 years. So maybe trust the media.
Or is it just Jokic MVP all over again?
I don't know.
You guys are scared. I'm going to sprinkle it anyway.
We are scared. Yeah.
I'm going to bet it.
There we go.
Unboosted.
Boom.
This is too hard of a decision. It's why I didn't want to use it on the show.
It is too hard of a decision. It's why I just sent it to win a chip. But you want a regular season. I get it.
Can you bet to make the finals?
Yeah, well, to win the Western Conference.
But then they have to do that in the playoffs.
Yeah, so your bet doesn't even do it. He just sits around.
Yeah, it just sits
until the
around.
playoffs.
Your bet's like, I'm hanging around.
I bet to win the West like the number 1 seed.
Nuggets'
Oh my
highest
God.
scoring regular season team. Eric, every once in a while, has the magic.
Eric does have that one's a juicy one. What are the odds on that?
Plus 4,000, so you get it at plus 6,000 with the boost.
Yeah, then send it.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Yeah, that's a great one.
I can see them scoring.
Here, I'll put a unit on it. You need me to put a unit on it?
No,
I'll put a
I
unit
think I'm
on
going
it.
Michael Malone, Coach of the Year.
Do it. That's what I suggested.
All right.
And
Final
then
decision.
Good Brandon Reese suggested. Yeah.
Michael Malone, Coach of the Year.
Boom. Boosted to?
Plus 2,100.
Come on. Let's go.
Good process, everyone. Good process.
Let's go.
Just so you know, I'm also putting a unit on every other bet we just discussed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Exact outcome, I hope, as well.
Exact outcome.
See,
Yep.
don't slip that one by me. Okay. Boom.
This has been fun.
Go Avs. Go Nuggets. DraftKings
Steve Augustine
Sportsbook.
says first play to score 50. Who y'all think? MPJ.
There you go. MPJ. You heard it
He
here
says
first.
no. Shout out to Brandon JM and some of the other commenters. We appreciate you guys for hanging with us.
Or people.
Come down and hang out at the bar tonight for the Nuggets game. Sadly, I won't be here, but many others will. And I'll actually be here up until tip. So I will see you guys there. Enjoy the game. Go Avs. Take Avs in 60. We'll see you later.
Boom.